Hello, hello. Am I audible? Am I audible? Hello. Yes, okay. Good evening, all of you. Okay. Good evening, everyone. Sakshi Cheda, sir, today please talk only in English. My dear Sakshi, I don't use any other language, na? I speak only in English. In between, there are one or two words. Tamil, that two word, it is not related to subject. Yes. Yesterday, I gave this sum as homework. How many of you did this? Can anyone give me the answer for this question? Yes. First, let us decide whether we should attend this question or not in the examination. If such kind of questions are coming in the examination. Naruto is asking, did you miss me, sir? Actually, I miss everyone, man. Yes. Listen here. So this question, of course, it is based on table. First, we need to prepare the table, and after that, we need to answer the questions. Let me tell you how to prepare the table. First of all, whether, sir, should I attend this question or not? If you ask me, when time permits, then only you should attend, because it is actually time consuming. Okay, it is actually time consuming. Yes, everyone, good evening, good evening. All of you, listen here. First, we are talking about 2 years, right? 1995 and 2000. Fine. So if at all I have to prepare this 1995, 2000. There are 2 years. Am I right? Now, there are two subject divisions we are talking about: commerce, science. Let me take it as total. Commerce, science, total. And after that, what? Male, female. These are the categories. Am I right, my dear? These are the categories. All of you, please listen here. First, 1995. It is given. Wait, sorry. Total number of students, how many? 3000. Yes, total number of students is what? 3000. Is it clear, all of you? Total number of students is 3000. Next, 70% are female students. 70% are female students. 70% are female students. So, can we say 2100 female students? Next, how many male students then? 900. This is 1995. Next condition, next what is given? 65% read commerce. 65% read commerce. Now, 65% of 3000. What is it? 65% of 3000 is what? 1950. So, what is remaining, my dear? 1050. Is that right? So, these are science students then. Okay. Next. What is next? 20% male students read science. 20% male students read science. 20% of male students read science. Now tell me, how many male students? 900. What is 20% of this? 180. So, how many female students read science? 8? 870. Okay. Now, if this is 180, it should be 720, my dear. 870. So, it should be what? 2100 minus 870 is what? 1230. Am I right, my dear? Fine. Next, let me just talk about 2000. Year 2000. Total how many students? 3600. 3600. Next, 75% female students. 75% of 3600 is what? So, how many of them are male students? 900. Next, 40% read science. 40% of 3600? 1440 read science. So, remaining how many are there? 2160. Next, what is the next condition is given, my dear? 50% female students read commerce. 50% female students who read commerce. Now, is it 1800? So 50% female students read commerce means it is, where should we write? Is it right? No, I think ulta 40% read science. Correct only, na? 1440. Next. This is right only. Next one. 50% of female student read commerce. Yes. 1350. This is also 1350. If this is 1350, I think now you can fill it. 2160 minus 1350 is what? And here? 90. Okay. I think table is over. Now let us find out what is the question. After combining 1995 and 2000, X denotes the ratio of female commerce students. The ratio of female commerce students. Now tell me, how many female commerce students total? 1230 plus 1350. Tell me what is it? 2580 ratio between. Okay. Next one is ratio of female commerce student to female science student. Now tell me how many female science students? 870 plus 1350. Now divide these two. What you are getting? 1.16 something. Okay. Now what is y is equal to? Y denotes the ratio of male commerce students. How many male commerce students, my dear? 720 divided by male science student. How many male science students? 90. What is 720 divided by 90? What? Sorry. 720 plus 810. 1530 divided by 270. What is it? 5 point? Now tell me, sir, x is less than y, sir. X is less than y. Okay, my dear. So, it is time consuming. Do you all agree with me, my dear? It is time consuming. Do you all agree with me? It is time consuming. So, should I attend this question or not? That we need to decide later. Okay. Now, let me start with the new topic. Say, measures of central tendency and measures of dispersion. Measures of central tendency and measures of dispersion. Now tell me, listen here, my dear, measures of central tendency and measure of dispersion. Let me just tell you introduction first, then after that we'll start doing the problems. Okay, what is central tendency, what is dispersion? Okay, but remember, my dear, if you want to know what is central tendency, what is dispersion, okay, I want you to just press the like button, my dear. Okay, yes, and this topic is what, you know, this topic is time value of money of statistics. I think you understand the meaning of time value of money of statistics. What is my time value of money of statistics, my dear? Because in mathematics, the most important topic is time value of money. Okay, the most important topic is time value of money. Then here in statistics, similar type of importance can be given to measures of central tendency. Okay, what is meant by measures of central tendency? Let us talk about central tendency. Let us talk about central tendency. Then I'll go about what is measure of central tendency. Look at this, my dear. For example, you are watching movies, songs and all. In our Indian movies, Bollywood movies or South Indian movies, any movies you watch, of course, songs are mandatory. In that song, that too, dream songs are, of course, going to be there. Whenever you watch that such kind of songs and all, what exactly happens? Have you noticed one thing, my dear? hero and heroine, the main lead characters always dance at the middle. Okay, the side characters are what? Dance at the corners. Okay, only lead characters are dancing at the middle. So always we give importance to that middle portion. Do you all agree, my dear? Because everything is clustered into that point only. When you go to movie, even in movie theater also, when you go with your family or when you go with your friends, we always prefer to sit at the middle row. Or in the screen also, what it should be like that only. See, I am talking only when you go with your family. So we prefer the middle seats, middle row, everything. Okay. So we always give preference to that only. So middle row and middle seats plays very important role. And that is what central tendency all about, my dear, because that is going to be the representative. Because why we are sitting at the middle? Because when I sit at the middle, I can see the entire theater and I can see the entire screen, and that experiences something different. Okay, that experiences something different. Okay, and that is what central tendency. Now in this chapter, what you are going to do, datas are given and all the datas are clustered into one particular point, one particular middle point. For example, 12th standard mark sheets you might have seen. 12th standard mark sheets are I score. No one is talking about the this one total and all. We don't talk. We always talk about 95%, 80%. What is the 95%, 80%? It's a representative of your mark sheet. It's a representative of your mark sheet. So that is what we call it as central tendency. That is what we call it as central tendency. For example, you are traveling on the road. Okay. So for going left hand side we are left hand side we are using. For coming we are using right hand side. I think it divides into two parts. In between there is a median. Okay, there is a barricade or median. There is a line. Even that is also what central tendency, because that divides the road into two parts. So here central tendency is nothing but it's a, in general I can call it as an average. And in this topic what you are going to do is, when I am talking about the data central tendency I am going to find out, and that is what I am going to measure that central tendency. Therefore the name of the topic is what? Measure of central tendency. Therefore the name of the topic is what? Measure of central tendency. Okay. Yes, in between two bestie, Naruto. Okay, again bestie problem started. Okay, so that is what measure of central tendency. In short, measure of central tendency we call it as average. Now, can anyone tell me what is the use of average? Why should I find out average? Can you tell me why should I find out average? Why should I find out average? What is the purpose of finding average, my dear? What is the purpose of finding average, my dear? Tell me. What is the purpose of finding average? Yes, very good. Let's see. Anyone answering it or not? Let's see, my dear. What is the purpose of finding average? Why we have to find out average? You tell me. Why I have to find the average? What is the use? Simple representation of data. Okay. Consistency. Okay. Next. Anyone, please, my dear. Why should I find out average? Why should I find out average? Why average is important? No one is giving me the right answer. No one is giving me the right answer. See, average is a tool which will help us to compare the data. See, actually the entire statistics is what, we are learning the comparison of the tools. Comparison tools only. We are learning the comparisons only. Okay, we are learning the comparisons. So average is nothing but what, my dear? Comparing the data, comparison. Okay, we are going to see after finding the average. Sir, I got 90%, sir. Sir, my friend got 92%, sir. What we are doing with that? We are just comparing the marks only, na? It's a comparison tool, my dear. It is a comparison tool, right? So measure of central tendency is nothing but an average. Now, wow, that is best average. See, average means there are so many averages we have got, but there is some definition for best average. The average is the best average means it should be based on all observation. All observations. Okay, it should be based on all observations. Like for example, in my class, if there are 100 students are sitting and 100 students are writing the marks, and I'm saying the class average is 50% or 55%, it's a very good percentage because it is based on all 100 students. For example, 100 students, but only 40 students are writing the test, and if I say, wow, 40 students are writing the test, my class average is 80%. So no, this is not the best average. So best average is what, it is based on all observation. Even one observation is missing. No, it is not a best average. Okay. And the second one, it should be rigidly defined. It should be what? Rigidly defined. What is my rigidly defined, my dear? What is my rigidly defined? Rigidly defined means, for example, average means it should be 1. Average means it should be 1. There cannot be more than one average. There cannot be more than one average. So that is what rigidly defined. Okay, that is what is rigidly defined. Okay, it should be based on all observation. It should be what? Rigidly defined. Now, as far as our syllabus is concerned, average can be divided into two parts. One is what? mathematical average, and other one is positional average. Okay, now mathematical average. What are mathematical average? What is mathematical average? Mathematical average means further algebraic treatment, my dear. And the positional average is what? No further algebraic treatment. Since it's a revision lecture, I can talk about what is my further algebraic treatment. Further algebraic treatment means, for example, arithmetic mean we are finding. After finding arithmetic mean, we are finding combined arithmetic mean. Okay, and we can rectify the mistakes, rectification of error. So everything we are doing now, that is what called further algebraic treatment. Okay, that's what called further algebraic treatment. Wherever you cannot find out combined arithmetic mean, so these things are comes under what? Positional averages. Okay, now there are three mathematical averages, my dear, as far as our syllabus is concerned: arithmetic mean, geometric mean, harmonic mean. Positional average, there are two. One is what? Median, and other one is mode. One is what? Median, other one is mode. So there are two positional averages and three mathematical averages. Altogether, total how many averages? 5 averages. Total altogether how many averages? 5 averages. Out of all 5, my dear, please understand this is revision lecture. So revision lecture means I'm just going to revise. I'm assuming that you know the concepts. Okay, based on that my explanations will be there. So out of 5 averages, which is the best average? You know, arithmetic mean. Why arithmetic mean is the best average? I'll tell you. Why arithmetic mean is the best average? I'll tell you. It is based on all observations. It is actually rigidly defined. One of the, and simple to calculate. See, best average should be simple to calculate also. So the best average, arithmetic mean is the best average because it is simple to calculate, rigidly defined. It is based on all observation. If I'm calling average, average means arithmetic mean only. Then why should I learn harmonic mean? Why should I learn arithmetic mean? For example, why should I learn geometric mean? I'll tell you, my dear. This arithmetic mean can be found out for the numbers. For example, when I'm talking about the rate of interest is not a number, 6%, 7%, 8%. Now, cost of a faculty per hour, one faculty is charging this much, other faculty is charging this much. So their earnings are what, you know, based on number of hours it changes. In this case, we have to convert into per hour and we have to calculate the averages. So rate per hour, rate per cent, everything comes means definitely arithmetic mean cannot be used. In that case, what should be used, my dear? Either geometric mean or harmonic mean. Now, when geometric mean to be used, okay, when geometric mean used, I'll tell you, for example, when 6%, 7% rate of interest is given by the bank, 6%, 7%, 8% compound interest is there, then I'll be using geometric mean. When it is simple interest, I can use harmonic mean. Okay, when it is simple interest, I can use harmonic mean. When it is compound interest, I'll be using geometric mean. Now, when the problem based on speed, distance and time, I will use what? Harmonic mean. Is that right, my dear? So these are the basic things. We always wonder, na sir, you only said one of the best average means arithmetic mean. Why the hell I should learn geometric mean and harmonic mean? Because every situation arithmetic mean cannot be used. There are some situations where arithmetic mean cannot be applied. That is what I said. Like, you know, in the rate percent and all given, definitely arithmetic mean cannot be used. So in that case, geometric mean is coming. If it is compound interest, I'll be using geometric mean. If it is simple interest, I'll be using what? Harmonic mean. Fine. Median. Median is nothing but what, you know, like for example, I'll tell you when median is possible. If I have to divide the data into two parts. Okay, if I have to divide the data into two parts, definitely what? Median has to be used. For example, open-end class. Yesterday only we were talking about open-end class. If the data is open-end class, arithmetic mean is not possible, geometric mean is not possible, harmonic mean is not possible, but I need to find out the class average. That time median will be used. For example, in my class there are 100 students. So 10 students. Let me take 10 students. 10 students marks, if I know, I have to find out average marks means simply what I will do, sir, 10 students, na sir, arithmetic mean I will find out. Everyone knows. But out of 10 students, only 7 students marks I know. But I have to find out entire class average. In this case, what I will be using? Median. In that case, what I will be using, my dear? Median. See, best, like, you know, best method to calculate average for open-end class. What is it, my dear? Median. Okay, best average to find out when open-end class is given is what? Median. Next one is mode. What is mean by mode? I'll tell you. What is my mode? Actually, I want you to understand mode. For example, I would like to open a garment shop. Okay, garment shop, shirt size. For example, professional people I would like to attract. That means what, you know, shirt sizes. Okay, the shirt sizes starts from 35, 34 and all it starts. But whenever you enter into any garment shop, ready-made shop, garment shop, when you enter, you will find 40 and 42 size shirts are more. Okay, 40 and 42 shirts are more. So are they calculating? That is, that 40 and 42 is nothing but average. So why the manufacturer decide, okay, this is most that is moving thing, because 40 42 many varieties you are going to get in 40 42. For example, when your shirt size is 44 or 46 or 48, only one color you will get, that is white color, or otherwise you have to go to, like, we cannot have ready-made shirts and all. In this case 40 and 42 act as a average, and that is a representative actually now. So are they using arithmetic mean? No. So this is qualitative. When it comes to qualitative, we use mode, my dear. Shirt size, shoe size, or anything if you are taking, it comes under mode, my dear. So geometrically how you are going to find out, my dear? Geometrically how you are going to find out? By using histogram. Is that right? Histogram. Okay. Yes. So these are the 5 averages. First I want you to remember. Now let me start with arithmetic mean. Of course I told you yesterday, I want you to remember all the formulas and come. What is the formula? Sum of all observation divided by number of observation, or summation fx divided by summation f. I am not here to tell you how to get the formulas. Everyone is aware about the formula. Okay. So I am not going into that part. Where we are lagging, we lag in theory part. Okay, we lag in theory part. So I'm just going to focus only into theory part. But remember, after attending this theory part, you can give each and every answer. Like, this chapter I'm expecting 8 to 10 marks in the examination. Minimum 8 questions are going to come. I'll tell you, my dear, you can easily score minimum 6 marks if you know the theory. Okay. Now, so first let me start with arithmetic mean. Okay, in that arithmetic mean, two concept I'm going to teach you. One is shift of origin, change of scale. See, those who don't know the meaning of shift of origin, change of scale, for you, please attend this session, my dear. You will understand, because shift of origin, change of scale is a very, very important concept, because this concept we are going to use in correlation, we are going to use in regression, we are going to use in dispersion, we are going to use in index, everywhere we are going to use. So please listen this. For example, x is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I find arithmetic mean, x bar is equal to what? 3. Sum of all observation divided by number of observation, x bar is 3. For example, if each observation is increases by 2, that is, I'm adding 2 with each observation, what happens? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now find the average. Now find the average. Average is going to be 5. Now, when each observation decreases by 2, when each observation decreases by any number, what is it, my dear? Minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. That's it. What is average, my dear? 1. Okay. What if each observation multiplied by 2? Each observation multiplied by 2. What is it? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So what is average, my dear? 6. What if each observation multiplied by 3? What is it, my dear? Minus 3, minus 6, minus 9, minus 12, minus 15. What is average, my dear? Minus 9. You all understand? So here, from this, what you come to know? Sir, when each observation increases by 2, na sir, arithmetic mean also increases by 2, sir. When each observation decreases by 2, na sir, arithmetic mean also decreases by 2, sir. Okay. Next, when each observation multiplied by 2, na sir, arithmetic mean also multiplied by 2, sir, because original arithmetic mean is 3 and 6. If each observation multiplied by minus 3, na sir, arithmetic mean also multiplied by minus 3, sir. Is that clear, all of you? Say yes or no? Yes. So this is what is all about. Is it clear, all of you? Fine. So in this case, what happens? These two cases and these two cases. Sir, this is about plus 2 minus 2. That is plus some number minus some number, increasing or decreasing. So this is what I call it as shift of origin. Now we are multiplying now. This is called change of scale. So what is your conclusion, sir? Arithmetic mean is affected by shift of origin, sir. Arithmetic mean is affected by change of scale, sir. Okay, arithmetic mean is affected by shift of origin. Arithmetic mean is affected by change of scale. It applies to median also. It applies to mode also. It applies to geometric mean also. It applies to harmonic mean also. I want you to understand this particular concept. Next, if each observation decreases by 3, what is 3? 3 is my arithmetic mean. If each observation decreases by 3, what happens? Let's see. Minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2. 0. That means there is a rule now you derived. What happens, very important MCQ. Sum of all deviations about arithmetic mean is always 0. Sum of all deviation about arithmetic mean is always 0. Just now only derived, sir, arithmetic mean is affected by shift of origin, arithmetic mean is affected by change of scale. Fine. Sir, how I am going to apply it in the examination? Very important concept. Sorry, as far as geometric mean and harmonic mean is concerned, it is affected by shift of origin but cannot be calculated, cannot be determined. Harmonic mean also affected by shift of origin but cannot be determined. Okay, so that you remember. For example, in the exam, how the questions can be asked, I'll tell you. Shift of origin, change of scale concept, how the question can be asked. 2x plus 3y is equal to 7 is given. When x bar is given as 4, what is y bar? Can you please give me the answer fast? Can you please give me the answer? 2x plus 3y is equal to 7. When x bar is equal to 4, what is y bar? When x bar is equal to 4, what is y bar? Okay. What is it, my dear? When x bar is equal to 4, what is y bar, my dear? Can you please tell me that? Yes. Can you please tell me what is it? When x bar is given as 4, what is y bar is equal to? Minus 1 by 3. Simply what we have to do? We have to substitute 2 into 4 plus 3y is equal to 7. 3y is equal to minus 1. Y is equal to minus 1 by 3. Are we using the entire equation? Are we using the entire equation? Because it is affected by shift of origin, it is affected by change of scale. That is the reason. But we don't know what is its application. But we know, sir, when linear equation is given, sir, we will substitute and get it. This is the way we learnt. But why we have to substitute? Because it is affected by shift of origin, affected by change of scale. In case of this, if median is given as median of x is 4, what is median of y? Same 1 by 3. Similar method only. If mode of x is given as 4, what is mode of y? Minus 1 by 3. When geometric mean of x is given as 4, what is geometric mean of y? Can you give me the answer? What is geometric mean of y? When geometric mean of x is given as 4, what is geometric mean of y? What is geometric mean of y? My dear, when geometric mean of x is given as 4, what is geometric mean of y? Yes, Arvind is given as minus 1 by 3. Very good. Next. Next. Rahul Raj is minus 1 by 3. Okay, next. Others, can you please give me the answer? Are fast man, no one is giving me the answer. Okay, for your information, since geometric mean, it is affected by shift of origin but cannot be determined, so therefore geometric mean cannot be found out. Geometric mean cannot be found out. Geometric mean, harmonic mean, both cannot be found out. Okay, both cannot be found out. Yes. Now listen here. Yes. Fine. So this is over, my dear. Okay. This is shift of origin, change of scale concept. In the examination, this is the way questions will be asked. Okay. I think you know combined arithmetic mean formula, combined geometric mean and all, time waste. Okay. You know how to find out median, everything. So I'm not going into that part. Now let me just focus only into the theory part. See, median is also called partition value. What is the partition value? Whichever divides it into two equal parts, that is called partition value. Median is nothing but partition value because median divides the data into two equal parts. So there are three partition values. One is quartile, decile, and the percentile. What is meant by quartile, my dear? Quartile is nothing but divides the data into 4 equal parts. Decile means what? The data that is divides the data into 10 equal parts. Percentile means what? It divides the data into 100 equal parts. Is that clear, my dear? Yes. Now that's it. Quartile, decile, and percentile. What is it? Quartile, decile, and percentile. Is that clear, all of you? Quartile, decile, and percentile. Okay. Now this is 4 equal parts. This is 10 equal parts. This is 100 equal parts. So here you will have Q1, Q2, Q3. Here you will have D1, D2 up to D9, and here you will have P1 up to P99. Is that right, my dear? So these many percentiles are available. Whatever we used for median formula, the same formula only here also we are going to use. I am assuming that you remember all the formulas, my dear. Please learn the formulas. I will teach also when I do the problems, because I cannot put my all up, because it's such a big topic. We don't have time for explaining so many things, because I would like to explain only the important concepts. Same as mode. Okay, mode, actually the mode drawback is what, you know, it is not rigidly defined. Sir, you only said, no, sir, best average means it should be rigidly defined, but mode is not a best average, sir. Yes, of course, mode is not a best average because it is not rigidly defined. Mode is not the best average at all. Okay, but qualitative data, it's okay, fine. So that's all with the central tendency. Now let me talk about the dispersion. Let me talk about dispersion. Let me talk about dispersion. See, what is the use of dispersion? I'll tell you. For example, there are 3 students. Average means comparison tool. My problem is what? There are 3 students, A, B, C. All 3 students have secured 80%. 80%, 80%, 80%. 80%, 80%, 80%. Now, how I will compare? All 3 are same. Sorry. All 3 are equally good, sir. No, my dear. Actually, in that case, what I will do is, to compare those 3 people, I will check their consistency. I'll check their consistency. Dispersion is nothing but consistency. And I'm going to measure the consistency. I'm going to measure the consistency. That is what? Measure of dispersion. That is what we call it as measure of dispersion. There are 2 types of measure of dispersions, my dear. One is absolute. Second one is relative. Is that right, my dear? See, relative dispersion only will help us to check the consistency of the data. Not absolute. Okay, because anything you want to compare, it should be unit free. It should be unit free. Relative is unit free, but absolute carries the same unit. That is a drawback here. Okay, absolute carries the same unit. I will tell you now in small comparison. Okay, student secured. One student secured in marks. In physics, he secured 35. Other student secured. Other student secured P1, let me take P2. Other students secured, for example, 80. Now, who is best here, you tell me? Who is best here? Who is best here? Let's see. Sir, first person or second person? First person is best or second person is best? Who is good here? Tell me, my dear, who is good here? First person or second person? Yes, please make it fast, my dear. First person or second person? I want the answer. Kimada is asking. Very good. Others, answer the question. Namma paina irupom pola irukku. Kimadan perla vandirukran. Okay. P2. Infinite Love is giving me P2. Hussein Sheikh is given P2. Vaishnavi is given as P2. Others, who is best? Okay. Vidur given as second. Okay. Fine. Next. Arey, make it fast, man. PS2. Okay. PS2. Ponniyin Selvan 2. Monisha P1. Okay. I want to know why P1. P1. Neeraj also given me P1. Now listen here, my dear. When this individual number is given, you cannot compare only. For example, if it is out of 50, it is out of 100. Now tell me who is best. Or sorry. Out of 200. Now tell me who is best. Now who is best? Now P1 is best. It depends on out of what. So, to check the consistency or to relate it, I want some relative number. Out of what is very important. Out of what is very important. When I talk about 35 and 80, this is absolute. When I talk about 35 out of 50 and 80 out of 100, this is relative. Now tell me, my dear, which one is important? Relative or absolute, my dear? Of course, relative is very important to check the consistency of the data. Relative will help us to check the consistency of the data. Absolute. What are absolute dispersions? I'll tell you. One is range. Second one is quartile deviation. Third one is mean deviation. Fourth one is standard deviation. When it comes to relative, it is coefficient of range. Coefficient of quartile deviation. Coefficient of mean deviation. Coefficient of not standard deviation, it is variation. Okay, not standard deviation, it is what? Coefficient of variation. This coefficient of variation only is going to help us to check the consistency of the data. If you want to check the consistency of the data, if they ask you to find out, okay, check the consistency of this data, then definitely what you have to find out, my dear? Coefficient of variation. Coefficient of variation. Is that clear, my dear? Coefficient of variation only to be found out. So, the way you learned dispersion, that is not the right way of learning dispersion. In your classes, wherever you went, that is not the right way of learning dispersion. Dispersion and the central tendency to be learnt in different way. For example, I speak about correlation, central tendency and dispersion in my regular class for 4 hours. I just only talk about theory to solve problems. Not 4 hours, sometimes 6 hours I am talking. Hardly 1 hour, 2 hours to solve the problems. So I want you to learn the basics, my dear. The theory I want you to learn. Please, somehow you need to learn the theory. Don't ignore theory. Okay, this is my humble request, my dear. So learn theory. If you don't learn theory, then you will be in trouble. Okay, of course you know the formulas. Range means what? Highest value minus lowest value. Coefficient of range is what? Highest value minus lowest value divided by highest value plus lowest value. Highest value plus lowest value. Sir, you are not multiplying by 100, sir. Actually, multiplying by 100 is not mandatory, but in only one place multiplying by 100 is mandatory. That is what you know, in that coefficient of variation. What is the formula for coefficient of variation? Standard deviation divided by arithmetic mean into 100. Standard deviation divided by arithmetic mean into 100. Here, multiplying by 100 is mandatory. Rest of all the formulas, we are multiplying by 100, but it is not mandatory. It is not mandatory. Please understand this. Many of you now into 100 also you are remembering it as a formula. No, my dear, it is not possible. Okay, so some basic things you have to remember, and very important thing what you need to remember, the entire dispersion, all four dispersions. All four dispersions not affected by shift of origin. And affected only by what? Positive magnitude of change of scale. Positive magnitude of change of scale. Okay, positive magnitude of change of scale. So, okay, this you need to remember, but how we are going to apply it in the examination? For example, 3x plus 2y is equal to 7 is given, and range of x is given as 3. Find the range of y. Okay, the question is what? Find the range of y. My dear, it is not affected by shift of origin. So 7 not needed. It is only affected by what? Positive magnitude of change of scale. What you need to do, you know, keep x on one side, y on other side. Sir, minus sign, sir. No, it is not affected by that minus sign. Keep x on one side, y on the other side. What is range of x is 3. So 3 into 3 is equal to 2 times range of y. So what is range of y is equal to? 9 by 2. Is that clear, my dear? Range of y is equal to 9 by 2. For example, 4x minus 3y is equal to 7. Standard deviation of x is 2. Find the standard deviation of y, my dear. Find standard deviation of y. Simple. Sir, 4 times standard deviation of x is equal to 3 times standard deviation of y. Ignore that 7. Keep x on one side, y on the other side. Then substitute standard deviation of x. What is it? 4 into 2 is equal to 3 into standard deviation of y. So what is standard deviation of y is, my dear? 8 by 3. Okay. So first I want you to remember this. This is the application, my dear. This is the application. Very, very, very important concept. Shift of origin and change of scale. Okay. Shift of origin, change of scale is what? When linear equation is given and one variable is given, how to find out the other variable. When it comes to central tendency, we have to use the entire equation. When it comes to dispersion, we have to use what? X on one side and y on the other side. We need to ignore the constants. Am I right, my dear? Is it clear, all of you? Say yes or no. You understood or not? Say yes or no. Please, I want you to put the answer yes or no. Yes or no? Yes. Okay. Yes. Fine. Now, I'm going to give you, my dear, I want you to stay in the line only, in the YouTube channel only. Don't go. I'm going to give you 5 minutes time. I'm going to give you 5 minutes, maximum 10 minutes, because this is very important. I'm going to give you 10 minutes. I want you to go through all the formulas of central tendency and the dispersion, arithmetic mean, geometric mean, harmonic mean, all the formulas I want you to see, my dear. I'm giving you 10 minutes time to, that is 8:15 now, 8:25 sharp. I'm going to start with the problems, MCQs now. I'm giving you 10 minutes. I'm not going to do anything. I want you to take the book, because if I start doing the formulas now, it will take 1 hour. Okay, because my ego will not allow me to explain the formula, to give the formula without explaining anything, because I always explain how the formulas and all came, but I don't have time for it now. I'm giving you 10 minutes. Will you do it, my dear? Will you do it sincerely? Okay, so please don't leave the channel in between. Don't leave the channel in between. Okay, because now MCQs I'm going to start. 10 minutes. Will you do that, my dear? Say yes or no. Will you do that? Okay, can I give you 10 minutes time for go through this formula? Okay, I'm giving you 10 minutes time to go through the formula. Yes, please take the 10 minutes. 8:25 sharp, I'll continue. Please, because I'm going to start with the MCQs now. free sides. Hello, hello, hello. Am I audible? Hey, what is it, man? Why is this fight? Yes, thank you for staying, my dear. I hope I am audible. Hey, enough, enough, enough. Okay, now let us start. If the variable x and z are so related, z equal to ax plus b, for each x is equal to x1, where a and b are constant, then z bar equal to ax bar plus b. Yes. Tell me, my dear, it is true or false? It's true or false, my dear? It is true. This is shift of origin, change of scale concept, my dear. One equation is given, the entire equation to be used. Okay, entire equation to be used. It is not x1, it is x bar. Okay, yes, it is true. Next, relation between mean, median and mode. So mean minus median is equal to 3 times mean minus mode. Please remember it. Sorry. Mean minus mode equal to 3 times mean minus median. See, mean minus mode is equal to, I'll tell you. I want to give you one important one mark. Relationship between mean, median, mode. If it is symmetric, please write it down, my dear. If it is symmetric, mean is equal to, median is equal to mode. If skew symmetric, that is if not, mean minus mode is equal to 3 times mean minus median. So our answer is D. Yes. Now, what is this, my dear? Can you tell me the answer for the third one? Q3 minus Q1 divided by Q3 plus Q1. Yes, fast. I want you to give me the answer. What is Q3 minus Q1 divided by Q3 plus Q1? Guys, give me the answer. BB. Why Vaishnavi A? Yes, it is B. Coefficient of quartile deviation. I told you, I hope you remember. Into 100 is not mandatory. Did I tell you that or not? Okay, at that time no one believes. No, sir, my teacher said into 100, sir. No, not like that. Please understand. You people are not learning conceptually then. It is coefficient of quartile deviation. Next, if each item is reduced by 15, I want you to give me the answer. If each item reduced by 15, arithmetic mean is? Yes. Sir, of course, sir, it is affected by shift of origin. You only said if each observation is decreased by 2, arithmetic mean decreased by 2. If each observation decreased by 15, arithmetic mean is decreased by 15. So, option A. I hope it is useful. The theory part is very much useful, right? Now, rank of the median. See, you no need to arrange them in ascending order and all. They ask you to find out rank of the median. Simply what you have to do, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Total how many observations? My dear? 10 observations. 10 plus 1 by 2th observation. Is this the mean, my dear? Is it nothing but 5.5? So 5.5th position is our median. This 5.5 is our rank. Option B. You are not supposed to find out the median. You have to find out the position. The average of a series of overlapping averages, each of which is based on a certain number of items within series, is known as, actually it is moving average. My dear, this moving average concept was there earlier. Okay, it was now it is removed because it wasn't from time series. At that time, this chapter was there, therefore this question is valid. But still, now just like that you remember, that's enough. It is just moving average. Now, if the standard deviation of the first n natural number is root 30, then the value of n. My dear, note. Standard deviation of n natural number. Can you give me the formula? Standard deviation of n natural numbers. Can you give me the formula, my dear? What is the formula? Root of n square minus 1 by 12. Am I right, my dear? Root of n square minus 1 by 12. So, can we say root of n square minus 1 by 12 is equal to root 30? Is that correct, my dear? Now squaring on both sides. So, n square minus 1 is equal to 30 12s are 360. N square equal to 361. Yes. What is n equal to? 19. Very good. Wow. Thank you, Hola Momo. N square minus 1 equal to 360. N square is 361. Therefore, 19. Okay. Fine. I want you to give me the answer for this. My dear, this is concept. I want you to give me the answer. Put your complete trust in him and attend. See, so nice of you, Hola Momo. Thank you so much, my dear. Thank you so much. Yes, if two random variables x and y are related by y is equal to 2 minus 3x, then standard deviation of y is given by. Sir, again this is shift of origin, change of scale concept. Shift of origin, change of scale concept. When it comes to standard deviation, it is the dispersion. What is dispersion concept, my dear? Sir, it is affected by. It is not affected by shift of origin. It is only affected by what? Positive magnitude of change of scale. Is our answer is B? Those who gave answer as B, those who thought of B, please appreciate yourself or show me thumbs up. Those who thought of B or those who understand, yes sir, B, then please show me thumbs up, my dear. Correct. Yes, very good. Fine. Now, 8 questions. This is what? These many questions asked in one attempt. This is one particular attempt questions. Out of 8 questions, have you seen any numerical questions here? Big numerical questions? Please tell me, my dear. No, na? What it is coming? Actually, most of them are theory questions. And did you all notice one thing? See, I will tell you one important point here. Central tendency, dispersion. Let us take it at 2 different topics. Central tendency, very important average is mean. Dispersion, very important dispersion is standard deviation. Those who are preparing at least only mean and standard deviation, out of 8, minimum 6 you can score. Okay, mean and the standard deviation is very important. Okay, mean and the standard deviation is very important, my dear. Now, out of 8 questions, have you seen any numerical, that big table questions? Have you seen any formula based questions? Have you seen? You may be wondering, sir, you are teaching central tendency and dispersion, but you are not using formula, you are not talking about formula, because most of you people are only going behind the formula, but you are forgetting this. But this is going to give you 6 marks, my dear. Formulas are secondary. Okay, so you people are wasting your time now, even in preparation the examination. See, those who have written any exam before, you please just think about it. Most of the statistics questions are not big questions. Most of them are conceptual based questions. That is the reason we are struggling. What we are thinking, sir, I can apply the formula, sir. I know how to apply the formula, sir. You people are happy, but it is not coming in the exam. Okay, it is not coming in the exam. Please understand. My dear, do you agree with me or not? You tell me. Do you agree with me or not? Yes. Very good. Now, listen here. The median of the data. 5, 6, 7. Sir, already it is in ascending order. Already it is in ascending order. It's very simple. Yes. Can you tell me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So, 14 plus 1 by 2th observation. What is it, my dear? 7.5th observation. Now, do we have 7.5th observation in the data? No, sir. We have 7th observation, we have 8th observation, but we don't have 7.5th observation. So, how to find out 7.5th observation? First, we need to arrange the entire data into ascending order or a descending order. Of course, it is arranged in the ascending order, so don't worry. So, since it is 7.5th observation, find what is 7th observation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And find 8th observation. Is that right? It is arithmetic mean of 7th and 8th observation, my dear. What is your answer? 10.5. A. Is that right, my dear? Yes. Now numerical question. The mean of 20 items of a data is 5. If each item is multiplied by 3, then the new mean will be, wow, what a difficult question. The mean of 20 items of a data is 5. If each item is multiplied by 3, and the new mean will be, what a difficult question. See how difficult questions they are asking in the examination. Yes. Wow. Everyone gave me the answer. Sir, if each observation multiplied by 3, arithmetic mean also multiplied by 3, the given arithmetic mean is 5, therefore it will become 15, sir. Is that right, my dear? Yes? Fine. Now, next question is geometric mean of 3, 6, 24, 48. So, fourth root of, because 4 observations, fourth root of 3 into 6 into 24 into 48. Use the calculator, multiply 3 into 6 into 24 into 48 and the double time square root. Press double time square root. Are you getting 12? Yes. My dear, please inform your friends, and you also please don't leave in between. This is very, very important session, my dear. The algebraic sum of deviation of a set of values from their arithmetic mean. I want you to give me the answer. I want you to give me the answer. Please give me the answer. 12th sum. Very good. Excellent. 0. Sir, just now only you said, na sir, sum of deviation about arithmetic mean is always 0. Sum of deviation about arithmetic mean is always 0. Fine. Okay. Next. Which one of the following is not central tendency? Wow. Which one of the following is not central tendency? See, one student told me, sir, I think you are solving only easy questions, sir. You are solving only easy questions. My dear, I am not solving easy questions. They are the questions which was asked in the exam. Actually, your question paper was very simple, but we were unable to identify which is simple and which is difficult. Because we focus only, we prepare something else. In the exam, something else is coming. Actually, you need to prepare this. That's what I always tell my IQ students. In statistics, do not miss my introduction lecture. And that introduction lecture itself is going to give you 25 marks out of 40. Okay, after that you practice, that 15 marks is bonus. Okay, yes, of course, mean deviation is not central tendency. Arithmetic mean is central tendency, median is central tendency, mode is central tendency. Mean deviation is not central tendency. Now, if range of a set of values is 65, maximum value is 83, minimum value, find out. Find the minimum value. Find the minimum value. What? 18. Sir, highest value minus lowest value is what? Range. Range is given as 65. 85 minus lowest value. 83, na? Yes, 18. Guys, you are able to follow? Now, if the total frequencies of 3 series are 50, 60 and 90 and their means are 12, 15 and 20 respectively, then the mean of their composite series, combined arithmetic mean. What is the formula for combined arithmetic mean? N1 x1 bar plus N2 x2 bar plus N3 x3 bar divided by N1 plus N2 plus N3, which is equal to 50 into 12 plus 60 into 15 plus 90 into 20 divided by what? 50 plus 60 plus 90. Tell me, my dear, what is the answer? 16.5? Is it 16.5? Yes. This is the way kids do. Okay. How legends do, I'll tell you. Simply what to do. Listen here. You want to be a kid or you want to be a legend, that you need to decide. See, 50 into 12, use the calculator. 50 into 12 m plus 60 into 15 m plus 90 into 20 m plus MRC. So we got the entire numerator divided by sum 50 plus 60 plus 90. Is it 200? That's it. This is your answer. So legends doesn't write anything. Legends use calculator and directly they are finding it. Yes, Naruto. Now, if the variance of 5, 7, 9, 11 is 4, then the coefficient of variation. My dear, listen here. See, this is second set of questions which was asked, second 8 questions. My dear, out of 8 questions, hardly 2 or 3, maximum 2 questions you have seen as a numerical, like, very big questions. But nothing is what you like that. Now, variance is given as 4. Am I right, my dear? And coefficient of variation. What is coefficient of variation formula? Into 100. Am I right, my dear? Yes. Variance is 4. Sigma is equal to what? 2. Now we need to find out x bar. I think you know how to find out x bar. 5 plus 7 plus 9 plus 11. 32 by 4. 8 into 100. Is it 25, my dear? That's it. Calculator only. Once you remember the formula, this is 2 divided by sum. That is simple method, my dear. Now, standard deviation for the marks obtained by a student in monthly test is mathematics out of 50. Find the standard deviation. My dear, what is standard deviation formula? Root of summation x square by n minus summation x by n the whole square. Am I right, my dear? Root of summation x square by n minus summation x by n the whole square. Now look at this. Summation x square by n. No need to prepare a table and all. No need to prepare a table and all. You want to be as legend, right? Simply square root of. Let us find out summation x square by using calculator. Look at this. 30 into m plus. 35 into m plus. 25 into m plus. 20 into m plus. 15 into m plus. Divided by 5. Can you please tell me what did you get? Oh, sorry. MRC divided by 5. Tell me, my dear, what did you get? Use calculator and tell me. 6 minus 30 plus 35 plus 25 plus 20 plus 15 divided by 5. 625. Very good. Because the whole square, 25 will come, 25 the whole square is 625. Our answer is root 50. Guys, you understand this? My dear, be a legend. Okay? Be a legend, not a kid. Now, if in a moderate skewed distribution, the values of mode and mean are 32.1, 35.4 respectively, then the value of the median. The first question we solved, my dear, mean minus mode is equal to 3 times mean minus median. Now listen here, mean, is it given mean? What is mean, my dear? Mean is 35.4 minus mode is 32.1. See, please be careful. First mode is given, after that mean is given. Okay, is equal to 3 times mean. Yes, 35.4 minus 32.1. What is it, my dear? 3 point divided by 3. 1.1. So median is equal to 35.4 minus 1.1. So 34.3. This is what I am getting as answer. Yes, Monisha. Very good. Now, if the standard deviation for the marks obtained by a student in monthly test is 36, then the variance is. What a difficult question. Babre. Very difficult. And we are scared about paper 3. Huh? Such a shame. Variance 36 means, see, here what is the catch, I'll tell you. Most of the people will mark 6. Because whenever we see a perfect square, by default you'll find the square root. By default you are going to find the square root. So 6 you will mark and come. This is the catch actually in this question. You may be thinking, sir, very simple, sir. No. The mistake what we commit is 6 we will mark and come. In subconscious mind, whenever we see a perfect square, we always take the square root. How many of you are thought of finding square root, my dear? You tell me. How many of you I want your direct answer. How many of you thought of finding square root? If you have just thought of finding square root, you please, bindas, you say yes. Nothing wrong in it. People learn after committing the mistakes only. Yes, okay. If the mean, only Naruto speaking from his heart, it seems. Shakti Vaishnavi said, no sir. Vidur, yes, of course. I'm happy about it. Yes, okay. But you know, we have to square it. See, what you are thinking, because of this we started thinking, sir, I don't know mathematics. Actually, you know mathematics. But remember, we are unable to get the right answer on the right time. So don't blame yourself that I am not able to understand anything. Sir, I did not clear last attempt because I did not know mathematics. No, you know mathematics. I told you one word, approach. You understand? Approach. This is what the approach. The person who can sit peacefully, calmly, the person who can approach it properly, he can do wonders. Fine. Now, yes, very good. Thanks for accepting it. If the mean of the following distribution is 6, then the value of P. Now listen here. You know formula. What is it? Summation fx divided by summation f. Summation fx divided by summation f. Now, what is it, my dear? 6 plus 8 plus 18. 6 plus 8 is what? 14. 14 plus 18 is what? 32. 32 plus 10 is 42. 42 plus 2p plus 10 divided by summation f5, 11 is equal to 6. 2p is equal to 66, 56, 14. Is it 7, my dear? Now, how legends do, I'll tell you. How legends do, I'll tell you. Do you want to know about how legends are following? Yes. Trial and error method, for example. What is the first option? 7. I'll never try 5. I'll never try 5 because if I apply 5, 5 plus 5 is 10, which is 10 already there. So 7 I'm trying. So this is nothing but 12. I'll take the calculator. 2 into 3 m plus, 4 into 2 m plus, 6 into 3 m plus, 10 into 1 m plus, 12 into 2 m plus, MRC divided by total how much? 11. After doing this, if I get 6, that is my answer. Correct? Okay. What a difficult question again. Sigma square is 100. Coefficient of, see, if these type of question comes in the examination, how you will clear this examination, my dear? Yes. What is coefficient of variation formula? Sigma by x bar into 100. What is sigma? 10. What is x bar? We need to find out. Okay. Into 100, 20%. Is that right, my dear? 20%. Now you can remove that 100. So what is it, my dear? Oh, into 100 will come. Now, what is x is equal to? $50. We are not supposed to use 20% here. We have to use only 20. That is the catch. AM of 15 observation is 9 and AM of 9 observation is 11 and AM of the remaining observations. Listen here. Total there are 15 observations. Out of 15, 9 observations AM is given. They ask you to find out remaining 6 observations. Actually, it's a group mean, arithmetic mean, my dear. See, for example, look at this. Group 1, group 2. Number of observation 9, 6, total 15. Arithmetic mean of 9 observation is 11 and I have to find out this, and what is total observation is 9. Okay. How kids do, I'll tell you. Kids do like this. Sir, this is n, this is x bar. Okay, how kids do, I'll tell you. 9 into 11 plus 6 into x2 bar divided by total how many observations, my dear? 15 observations is equal to 9. So 9 nines are 99. 9 15s are 135. 135 minus 99 is what? So 6 x2 bar is equal to 36. X2 bar equal to 6. This is what kids do. But how legends do, I'll tell you. Are you ready for the legends method, my dear? See, this is combined, you have decided, na? Just do what I'm saying. 15 into 9 m plus 9 into 11 m minus MRC divided by remaining how many observations? 6 observation. You check whether you are getting the same answer or not. Can you please check it, my dear? 15 into 9 m plus 9 into 11 m minus MRC divided by 6. Answer over. Arey, be a legend, man. I think I have uploaded my measure of central tendency dispersion full lecture also in my YouTube channel. Those who wants to watch that lecture, please go and watch. It is good only. Okay, because there I covered shortcuts, hacks, because most of the people are thinking in statistics there is no hack. Actually, plenty of hacks available in statistics. Now, I want you to give me the answer. Moderately skewed distribution, the values of mean and median are 12 and 8 respectively. The value of mode. Formula is what? Mean minus mode is equal to 3 times mean minus median. So mean, what is mean, my dear? 12 minus mode is equal to 3 times 12 minus 8. 12 minus 8 only, na? Oh, sir, I am getting mode equal to 0, sir. Yes, sir. Mode is 0. Oh, standard deviation is dash times of MD into QD. MD is to QD. First, we need to understand the relationship between mean deviation, quartile deviation, standard deviation. Look at this. The relationship is QD is to MD is to SD is equal to 10 is to 12 is to 15. Is that right, my dear? Say yes or no? Fine. Now look at this. QD by SD is equal to what? 10 by 15, which is 2 by 3. Am I right? Yes. So, and what is next, my dear? What is QD is equal to? 2/3 of SD. Am I right, my dear? Now, what is MD by SD? 12 by 15. What is it? 4 by 5. Is that right, my dear? So, what is MD equal to? 4 by 5 SD. Am I right, my dear? Now, they ask you to find out root of MD is to QD. What is MD is? 4 by 5 SD into 2 by 3 SD. SD into SD is SD square. It will come out of root. 4 2s are 8, 5 3s are 15. 8 by 15 SD. Option C. Oh, sorry, D. Guys, I want you to remember this. Of course, I gave it in the class when I was doing normal distribution. Check that. Understood or not, you tell me. This one, see, simply we did, but you have to remember this. You have to remember this. Now, they ask you to find out quartile deviation. What is quartile deviation formula? Q3 minus Q1 divided by Q3 plus Q1. We need to find out what is Q3 and what is Q1. Oh, only quartile deviation, sorry. Divided by 2. Now listen here. I'm taking this as an opportunity to explain you how to find out Q1 and Q3. See, first we need to arrange them in ascending order. First what will come? 8, 15, 36, 38, 40, 41. Total how many observations? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that right? So now Q3. First let us find out Q1. What is Q1 is equal to total 6 plus 1 by 4th observation. What is it? 7 by 4. What is 7 by 4, my dear? 1.75th observation. There is no 1.75th observation. We have first observation, we have second observation, but there is no 1.75th. But if it is 1.5 means I can find out arithmetic mean. In this case, what to be done, I'll tell you. Is 1.75 is between 1 and 2? Is 1.75 is between 1 and 2? So, first observation plus 0.75 times, remaining 0.75 times. Is 1.75 is between second and first? So, second observation minus first observation. Now tell me, my dear, what is first observation is? 8 plus 0.75 times. What is second observation minus this? 7. Can you please tell me what is it? 13.25. This is my Q1. Now find Q3. Q3 is nothing but 3 times 6 plus 1 by 4th observation, which is equal to, is it 4 point? What did you get? 5.25, sorry. So how to find out 5.25? Fifth observation plus 0.25 times 6th observation minus 5th observation. What is 5th observation, my dear? 40. 0.25 times. What is 6th observation? Minus 40. Is it 40.25? So what is QD? 40.25 minus 13.25 divided by 2. Tell me what is the answer? 13? Guys, 13.5, option C. So I took it as an opportunity to explain how to find out Q1 and Q3. That's it. So this is the way we have to find out Q1 and Q3. Oh, what a difficult question. Babre. Which of the following is positional average, my dear? I want you to give me the answer. Which of the following is positional average, my dear? Now you are giving right answer. Very good. Others? Yes, yes, yes. Fine. Median. My dear, so far we have solved 3-year past year question papers. 3 times past year question paper. Okay. 26 sums we did. Maximum 4 to 5 questions we solved. Not 4 questions, 4 to 5 questions only we solved. 20 to 21 questions, just like that you gave the answer. That is, it is almost 90%. So 90% of the sums can be solved orally when you know the theory. Do you all agree with me, my dear? But where we are practicing most of the time, we are practicing big problems, which is actually wasting our time. So please change your approach. This is my humble request. Will you all change your approach, my dear? Say yes or no. Yesterday, as I told you, set A, set B, additional question bank. I hope now you will agree with me. Yes, sir, you are right. Set A, set B, additional question bank, if I do, minimum 35 you can easily score. Do you all agree with me or not, my dear? Yes. Online, can you please tell me yes or no? Okay. Yes. What happened to this camera? It is not capturing me today. Yes. Standard deviation of the first 5 consecutive natural numbers. So, root of n square minus 1 by 12. That is what standard deviation is. Okay. So, root of 5 square minus 1 by 12. Is it root 2, my dear? Sir, you just moonwalked. Yes, Rahul. Let's see. If the profits of a company remain same, it is not say some, it is same. Profits of a company remain same for the last 10 months, then the standard deviation of profits for the company would be. My dear, please understand the meaning of standard deviation first of all. In day-to-day life where you are going to apply that also I'll tell you. See, for example, you are investing in a share market, and when you invest in any company, always you look after the profits. For example, one company gives profit 1 year 10 crores, second year there is a loss of 2 crores, third year there is a 5 crores, fourth year there is a loss of 7 crores. It is like that. This is one company. Second company, every time constantly 2 crore 2 crore 2 crore 2 crore it is giving. Now which one you will prefer to invest, my dear? See, first one is what, it's like lottery. Okay, but second one is what? Consistency. Now which one you will prefer? Second one will you prefer, because there is no deviation. 2 crore 2 crore 2 crore 2 crore 2 crore, there is no deviation. That means zero. So that is the same logic here. If the profit of a company remains same for the last 10 months, then the standard deviation of profit would be what? There is no deviation only, because last 10 months same profit only it is giving. So there is no deviation at all. Yes. For a symmetric distribution, the meaning of symmetric is mean is equal to median is equal to mode. For Q symmetric only that formula we are using. So for symmetric it is what? Mean is equal to median is equal to mode. Somebody gave me B. Watch out for asymmetric. For asymmetric, I think you all understand where the catch is, right? Now median. So for median you need to find out what? Cumulative frequency. What is it? 6, 15, 25, 39, 41, 51, 59. Is that right? Now, what is it? Is it n plus 1 by 2th observation? So 60 by 2, 30th observation. What is 30th observation here? 39. So that means 4. 4 is our median. Guys, I want you to say yes or no. Yes. Now, coefficient of quartile deviation is 1/4, 1 by 4, then Q3 by Q1. Look at this, my dear. What is coefficient of quartile deviation formula? Q3 minus Q1. Don't multiply by 100 and all. Now, this is given as 1 by 4. Q3 minus Q1 divided by Q3 plus Q1. Am I right? Now cross multiplication. Q3 plus Q1 is equal to 4Q3 minus 4Q1. So 5Q1 is equal to 3Q3. So Q3 by Q1, 5 by 3. Option A. What? 3 by 5. No, 5 by 3 only. But what you did? How legends approach this, I'll tell you. I think this one directly we can do, right? Now I'll find out invertendo. I'll apply componendo dividendo. When I apply componendo dividendo, na, Q3 by Q1 is equal to 4 plus 1 5, 4 minus 1 3. Answer over. Pudi. Right. This way also we can approach. Yes. Now the sum of mean and standard deviation of a series is a plus b. Yes. Yes. If you really understand that, I'm very happy that component or dividendo part. Okay, I'm really happy. Now if we add to each observation series, then the sum of the mean and the standard deviation is super duper question. Sir, sum of mean and standard deviation is a plus b. If each observation increases by 2, only standard deviation increases by 2. Sorry, mean increases by 2. So standard deviation remains same only. So only 1, 2 will get added. So a plus b plus 2. A. Nice question. Actually, this point of inflection is in normal distribution. Point of inflection is what you know? Mu minus, it is point of inflection. What? Minus 1 plus 1. It is mu minus sigma, mu plus sigma. If the points of inflection 40 and 60, that means mu minus sigma is 40, mu plus sigma is 40. This is actually normal distribution. I'm going to explain, don't worry. So then the mean deviation is mean is equal to, what is mean is equal to 50, but they ask you to find out mean deviation. No, actually that is mean only they must be asking. So mean deviation we can find out. What is sigma is equal to? What is sigma is equal to? 10. Sigma is equal to 10. Mean deviation is, I think you know, 0.8 sigma. So 0.8 into 10, which is equal to 8. Option A. Hey, this we are going to do in normal distribution, my dear. You may not be. This is not from this topic only. Hey, what a difficult question again. Mean deviation, repeated question. Repeat. The approximate ratio of SD, MD and QD. My dear, I already gave you QD is to MD is to SD is equal to 10 is to 12 is to 15. So SD is to MD is to QD will be what? 15 is to 12 is to 10. My dear, how smoothly we are doing. See, look at that. 8:45 we started, in half an hour time 35 sums gone. Now the deviation was minimum when it is taken from median or mean? Median. The deviations are taken from mean means it is 0. When the deviations are taken from median, it is minimum, not mode. Now I think you know the relationship between AM and GM and HM. GM square is equal to AM into HM. Now AM is equal to what? 30. GM is equal to what? 24. And HM they ask you to find out. Hey, what is it, my dear? Here the numbers, this is a sequence and series problem. See what I'm doing. Mean is 30, geometric mean is 24. Now tell me, I think check 48 and 12. 48 plus 12 divided by 2, 30. Root of 48 into 12 is what? 24. Option B. Oh, what a difficult again. If every observation increased by 5, then dispersion not at all affected. Nothing is going to happen with the dispersion. Coefficient of variation. Standard deviation divided by mean into 100. Find the mode of the following. See, mode formula. Let me take it as an opportunity to explain mode formula. F1 minus F0 divided by 2F1 minus F0 minus F2 into L2 minus L1. Now, huh? What? L1 plus. L1 plus. Now listen here. See, here how to identify the modal class. Highest frequency is 23. So this is my L1, this is my L2. Am I right, my dear? So what is it? 12 plus, this is my F1, this is my F2, this is my F0. What is it? F1 minus 23 minus 10 divided by 2F1, 46 minus 10 minus 21 into what? 3. Can you tell me the answer? Yes, before I forget, let me tell you one thing, my dear. In this November 26th, I am going to conduct 100 marks paper 3. It's like a prelims. It's a mega prelims I am going to take. Of course, I want you to write all the subjects. Okay. Since I am taking mathematics, I am conducting. Same way I am going to conduct accounts. I am going to conduct law, economics, everything. But max is on 26th. Okay, I want maximum participants to come and write that exam. Ask your friends also come and write that exam, because it's like, you know, directly you can do it. Okay, what is the answer? C, 14.6. My dear, I want you to write that preliminary examination, because I'm conducting the syllabus on, I think, 17th or 18th. After that, I'm going to have accounts mentoring is going to happen, law mentoring is going to happen, economics mentoring is going to happen, BCR mentoring, BCK, everything. There is so many programs are coming, my dear, because this time I want maximum students should clear, because we people now, we always struggle, like, I don't know, that fire should be there in you, that is missing. Okay, always, because we don't have the proper guidance. We teachers are coming and taking the lectures and going, and you people are happy, but that is not going to help, my dear, because there are so many other factors are going to give the proper result, and I am going to focus into that only. Okay, so please, anyhow, I am going to do it for my HiQ students, and you all are my students fraternity only. I would like to extend the support to everyone. Only thing, you need to take that support, my dear. Okay, I want to see you all in, like, you know, intermediate. Okay, either here, because we have got now HiQ is, when you come to intermediate, you will come to know the faculty team who are they. So please, it is in different level we are going, but of course that is different story. But foundation, I want maximum pass percentage. Okay, I want maximum pass percentage. So whatever support you want to take from me now, please take it. Okay, don't hesitate. Okay, don't hesitate. Yes, actually, for for the students who are not from Chennai, for you, you can write it through app. Students who are from Chennai, I'm going to give the OMR sheets. Of course, through app you can write, but if you come to class, you can write it in OMR sheet. Okay, you can write it in OMR sheet. That experience I want you to have, because many of you are struggling, because we need to solve, we need to mark, and after that we need to shade. This practice very important. Only what learning and going is not going to help you out. Shading also very important, my dear. Most of the people are committing mistakes in shading. Sir, I attended 55 marks, still I got 35, because you did not shaded it properly. Machine is correcting your paper, not the human being. So that also you need to remember. Sriram, of course, for mathematics, see, I'll tell you, let me tell you one thing openly. Mathematics is fully in my hand. So whatever I'm offering, I can give it for free. But other things, other subjects are not like, I have to bring the external faculties. Everyone is not like me, so I have to pay something, right? So other subjects paper corrections, now I'm spending huge money. You don't know what type of result I'm giving in, how I'm correcting the papers for other subjects. If you see that, now you will go mad, because you will come to know even in descriptives strength and weakness. So for that, huge money is spent. So I'm just collecting for other subjects. If you are writing now, I'm collecting only the paper correction fees. Okay, many players are conducting this test series for 6,000, 7,000 rupees. Okay, and most of the time they are not correcting the papers also. Here it is something different. So take the advantage of it. Okay, take the advantage of it. Now, standard deviation of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sir, x square, and we will do it. This is what kids do. What legends do, I'll tell you. Sir, this is n natural numbers, sir. Total 9 natural numbers, sir. You only gave the formula, na, sir. 9 square minus 1 by 12. What is it? Root of 80 by 12. What is it? Root of 20 by 3. Answer over. Now, mean is equal to 20. Variance is equal to 80. Find the value of variation. Okay. What is coefficient of variation? Sigma root 80 by 20 into 100. What are you getting? None of this. Which of the following is affected by shift of origin? Shift of scale, my dear. Shifting the scale. Dispersion is not affected by shift of scale. What? Shift of origin. Positive magnitude of change of scale. Of course. Which of the following is affected by shift of scale? Standard deviation, even mean deviation, quartile deviation. But it is affected by positive magnitude of change of scale, that is shift of scale. So this is actually none of these. Histogram is used to represent mode. Yesterday only we did. Coefficient of variation is 80, mean is 20, find variance. Actually this was that question. Actually earlier we did not. This was the question. Now solve this. 80 is equal to sigma by 20 into 100. Sigma equal to 16. B, my dear, 256. Why 640 and all people are giving? 256. Option B. Why C? See, you are getting standard deviation. The question is variance. I hope now you understand the catch. I'm telling you where you are going wrong. This is where you are going wrong. Find the median of the following. So let me take it as an opportunity to explain median formula. First find cumulative frequency. 2, 5, 9, 14, 20. First we need to identify the median class. How to identify median class? 20 by 2, which is equal to 10. 10 is here. This is my median class. So what is median formula is? L1 plus n by 2 minus Cf divided by f into L2 minus L1. L1 is what? 30 plus n by 2. What is n by 2 is? 10. Cf 9 divided by f. What is f? 5 into L2 minus L1. Can you give me the answer, my dear? 32. Option B. Difference between upper limit and lower limit of a class is known as? Yesterday we did. Difference between upper limit and lower limit is known as class size. Class size. Okay, class mark is upper limit plus lower limit divided by 2. Find the mode of the following. I think now you can do the mode of the following. We already did one sum. What is it? First we need to identify the model class. What is model class? 30 to 40. And this is my F1. this is my F0, this is my F2. So mode formula is equal to L1 plus F2, sorry, F1 minus F0. 34 minus 22, what is it? 34 minus 22, 12, divided by 2F1, 68, minus 22 minus 20, 68 minus 42, what is it, my dear? 26 into 10. Tell me what is the answer? $34.61. Median of the following. I think you can do this, right? Summation x minus x bar is equal to C. Who can give the answer? Who can give the answer? Because most of the people will look at the question and get scared. Okay, just tell me what is the answer. What is the answer? Let's see who can give me the answer. Fast, 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 fast. Okay. Okay, Atulya. Okay, Jason. Okay, okay. Actually, the concept is what, you know? Sum of deviation about arithmetic mean. You know the formula. Sum of deviation about arithmetic mean is what? 0. Now, standard deviation is given as 2.45. If 10 is added to each new standard deviation, can you find out? Can you find out this, sir? What you do? You'll add 10 with each and every observation. You'll find the standard deviation. Let's see who can give me the answer. Who can give me the answer? Yeah. Okay. Hey, listen here. If 10 is added to each, that means each observation is increases by 10. Standard deviation is not going to get affected only, na? So standard deviation remains same. 2.45. See, that's it. Which of the following measure of dispersion is based on absolute deviations, which is mean deviation? Because mean deviation formula is summation mod x minus average divided by average. Now this mod is involved, na? That is what absolute value. So therefore mean deviation. For the given distribution, arithmetic mean is 15. Standard deviation is 9. Coefficient of variation. What a difficult question. Am I right, my dear? Is it a difficult question? Very difficult question. See, if these type of questions comes in the examination, then how you will clear? Institute also making your life miserable, my dear. Okay. Now, mean of a distribution is 14. Standard, again another difficult question. What is the coefficient of variation? See. மனசாட்சியே இல்லை உங்களுக்குலாம். See, ulta. 14 by 5. Oh, sorry. 5 by 14 only. See. மனசாட்சி இல்லாத ஆட்கள். What will be the probable value of the mean deviation when Q3 is equal to 40, Q1 is equal to 51? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Listen here. QD is 2, MD is 2, SD is equal to 10 is to 12 is to 15. Everyone knows it. What is the relation between QD by MD? 5 by 6. Am I right, my dear? 5 by 6. Now, they ask you to find out mean deviation. Now therefore can we say mean deviation is equal to 6 by 5 QD? Okay, 6 by 5 QD. Fine. So now QD is equal to Q3 minus Q1 divided by 2. What is it? 12.5. Substitute here 6 by 5 into 12.5, my dear. This is the answer. What is it? 15. See. Find the mean deviation about mean. Okay. What is x is? 4, 5, 6, 8, 3. What is x bar, my dear? What is x bar? 4 plus 5, 9. 15. 15 plus 11 is what? 26. 26 by 5. 5.2. Find mod x minus 5.2. Because mean deviation, mod x minus 5.2. What is 4 minus 5.2 is? 1.2, 0.2, 0.8, 2.8, 2.2. Is that right, my dear? So what is mean deviation is? Sum of all 1.4, okay, 2.2, 28 plus 22 is what? 50, 72, 7.2 divided by 5. 1.44. Option C. This fast we have to do. When you do numericals, this much, this is the speed. Find the median of the following frequency distribution. Find the median of the following distribution. My dear, I want you to do it. Cumulative frequency. What is it? 6, 11, 14, 20, 25, 28, 30, 34. Now 34 by 2, 17. Where is 17? Here. So 12. Answer is 12. Find the median. I want you to do it. Find the mode. I want you by do it. I'll share that PDF to you. I'll share the PDF to you in my channel. I'll share it. Find the mode. Sum of the squares of the deviation is minimum when the deviation is taken from mean. Here sum of the squares, that means it is actually standard deviation, mean. Given weight 1, 2, 3 respectively, 1 square, 2 square, 3 square, order n square, then harmonic mean. Is it 1, 4, 9, n square, my dear? Given the weights for the numbers, so this is x, this is weight, that is my frequency. Fine. What legend do I'll tell you? Sequence and series, what rule we applied? Same rule. We'll take only 3 numbers, 1, 2, 3, and what is it? 1, 4, 9. So what is mean? What is harmonic mean formula? Summation f divided by summation f by x. Now, what is summation f by x, my dear? 1, 2, 3. What is 1 plus 2 plus 3? 6. Summation f is what? 14. 14 by 6. Now put n equal to 3 in the option. That is 14 by 6 is what? 7 by 3. Put n equal to 3 in the option. Whichever option gives you 7 by 3, that is your answer. Option C. Why to take all the numbers? Oh, which is the measure? Which measure is suitable for open-end classification? Please give me the answer. Today also I explained. 63. Which measure is suitable for open-end classification? Today also I explained, right? Median. 50th percentile is equal to median. 50th percentile is median. Second quartile is median. And the 5th decile is also median. Harmonic mean of A and B is 1 by 3. Harmonic mean of C and D is 1 by 5. Harmonic mean of A, B and C, A, B, C, D. Can anyone give me the answer? Huh? Listen here, the question is, wait. There are 2 groups combined. Am I right, my dear? So, in group 1, how many observations are there? 2. Group 2 also 2. Total 4. Am I right? For the group 1, what is the harmonic mean? 1 by 3. Second group, 1 by 5. Now, combined harmonic mean formula is what? N1 plus N2 divided by N1 by H1 plus N2 by H2. This is the formula. So, what is N1 plus N2? 4 divided by N1 by H1. which is 6, N2 by H2 which is 10 is equal to 4 by 16, 1 by 4. Combined harmonic mean, see, it's normal combined harmonic formula but twisted. Which one of these least affected by extreme values? Mean, because that is the best average. A fire engine rushes to a place of fire accident with a speed 120 km per hour. After completion of operation, returned base 35 km per hour. The average speed per hour per direction obtained as dash of speeds. My dear, when the problem based on speed, distance and time, so we should use what? Harmonic mean. You are not. Why? What is the right answer? That's it. Why you are finding half of the harmonic mean? The matches data is given, then which of the following cannot be found? Least score, highest score, best score, median score. Sriram, for speed GP doesn't use HM only, harmonic mean only we use. You are wrong. In my introduction lecture itself I said 10 matches data is given. Actually, which we cannot find out. Can we find out least score? Yes sir. Highest score? Yes sir. Median score also we can find out, but best score we cannot find out now. For that consistency and all to be checked. Median score cannot be found out. Because it's a numerical data, median score not possible, my dear, because best score also consistency can be checked. If the AM and HM of two numbers 6 and 9 respectively GM, so I already gave you GM square equal to AM into HM. So what is it? 6 into 9. So GM is equal to root of 54. I get 7.35. Oh, sorry. For a distribution, mean, median and mode 23, 24, 25.5 respectively, then it's most likely dash skewed distribution. Positively, symmetrical, asymptotically, negatively. See, it is definitely not symmetrical. We need to check whether it is positive or negative. Okay, whether it is positive or negative. Look at this. Mean less than median less than mode. Am I right, my dear? Mean less than median less than mode. When mean is equal to median is equal to mode, symmetric. When mean less than median less than mode is what? Positively skewed. If any number are in AP, then GM square equal to what? AM into HM. Two values yielded an arithmetic mean of 24, harmonic mean 6, then geometric mean. What is it? 12. From the record on sizes of shoes. Wow, what a difficult question. When size of shoes sold on a shop, one can compute the following to determine the most preferred size. What is it? Mode. Which of the following measure of central tendency measures does not possess mathematical properties? Median, because median is positional average. Y is equal to 3 plus 4.5x. Mode of x is given as 20. Find mode value. When mode, that means it is central tendency, we have to use the entire equation. So y is equal to 3 plus 4.5 into 20. What is it, my dear? 93, yeah? Okay. Yes, so we solved 75 sums. Fine. And I'll be sharing this PDF to you. Remaining hardly 5-6 sums are there. I want you to solve those questions. I will share the PDF with you. Let me see how many questions are there. All are orally you can solve, man. No difficult questions at all. That's it. I think there are a good number of questions, still more. I want you to solve it. Good number of questions, very good. I thought something you also have to practice now, my dear. Wow. This is centered in the dispersion. I forgot. It's a very important topic. More questions are coming. Right. I forgot. Another 75 questions. All the best. Another 75 questions, which is more than time value of money. 143. I want you to do the remaining questions as a homework, my dear. I'll share the PDF today itself. Okay, in my channel. Okay, please, those who already joined my channel, please get that questions from there, and we'll share it with you, my dear. Okay. Tomorrow morning I'll do it, because today it is not possible. Tomorrow morning I'll do it. Okay. Yes. Yes, Rahul. Thank you all of you. Good night. Sweet dreams. Vaishnav, I said, no, it will be given. In my channel, I'll share it. Tomorrow, I'll share it. What is the topic tomorrow we are doing? Correlation regression. My dear, please don't miss tomorrow's lecture. It's another important topic.